why most African countries are rejecting and liberating themselves from the grand colonizer of all colonizers, France. Let's talk about it. So, as most of you know, most West African countries specifically gained their independence around the 1960s. And it's important to note that most West African countries were colonized by France. In exchange for these countries' independence, France pressurized most West African governments to sign a cooperation agreement. And in this cooperation agreement, they told the countries, okay, we'll give you your independence. However, you have to give us, France, the rights to all your natural resources and your currency, and you have to allow our troops to remain in your nations. I know what you're thinking. Why would the leaders of these African countries say yes to this cooperation agreement? Well, when Sékou Touré, who was the president of Guinea at the time, opposed the cooperation agreement, France made an example out of him by completely destabilizing Guinea's economy. What they did was they printed and distributed fake money into Guinea, which plummeted Guinea's economy. So it was obvious that this agreement was not an option. Most West African countries are rich in natural resources like gold, uranium, cobalt, diamonds, and per these cooperation agreements, all of these natural resources were getting pumped out of West Africa and into France. There would be no France without West Africa. That is not an opinion or argument, that is a fact. All of these natural resources being pumped out of Africa and into France is single-handedly why France is one of the big powerhouses of the world. However, fast forward to now, West African countries like Mali, where my parents are from, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Guinea have voided and terminated their cooperation agreements with France. And in turn, France has cut off their aid that they give to these West African countries that are honestly overexploited and underdeveloped and really needed that aid. As people of African descent, it is so important and necessary for us to work hard, and once we bear the fruits of our labor, we bring those fruits back to Africa to help stabilize Africa and create a united Africa, a free Black place where we can unapologetically be Black. And this is why I created the Life in Africa series, to show people the potential that exists in Africa, the potential for success.